What's going on, EPOC, New Jersey? Jared Yellen here. And we spent a transformational 2 hours together last night. And not only was it transformational for those in attendance, but also for myself. At the conclusion of the program, I found myself reflecting on what took place. I found myself performing the challenges that I shared with all of you. What did I learn from this experience? What was I able to take away? Almost as if I was an attendee as opposed to a presenter. What did I hear from all of you? And this is what I've come to recognize, is that there are limitations that exist in our lives. It was the conversation that took place last night. These limitations are representative of barriers that prevent us from living the life that we desire. All of you are inordinately passionate about chiropractic. You're passionate about instilling life in people who may have a bleak outlook on what is possible. You have a solution. But the predicament is born when you question who you are in that equation. You sit down with lay people. I remember last night, there was a number of lay people as all of my groupies were present. And it was amazing to see that dynamic take place. Almost all of the lay people on one side of the room and the chiropractors on the other. The lay people shared with you what you need to recognize in yourself. And what they said is, if we only knew. If we only knew that chiropractic can provide us with this type of lifestyle. But instead, as chiropractors, we focus on the handful of people that say no. But during the conversation last night, what we've come to realize is that no is not personal. And no doesn't mean I'm not interested, but rather the context that we can attach to the no is, tell me more. It's an opportunity to educate, inspire, and then compel this individual to take action. Like I said, this is why Elution was born. This software allows you to communicate consistently so that a no is just an opportunity to share your passion. But let's bring this back to you once again, because today was the first day for you to take these new philosophies, this new context to live by, and take action with it. Whether your office was open or closed is completely irrelevant, because this is a way of being. It's a way of thinking. It's a way of operating without action. It's conviction. Remember, it is the deepest sense of self-worth. When you're sitting down with a layperson, your intention, because all of you share this, is to help change and save lives. That was the premise of the evening for many, if not pretty much all of you. And if that's your intention, and that's truly what you believe is possible by means of the chiropractic lifestyle, then why would you care what anybody thinks? Think about this. I mentioned it last night, but people that sell stocks on Wall Street are selling stock, not life. And they don't care when they hear no, but you do. So now let's shift the context. Let's remove that limitation. And if it doesn't show up within the domain of chiropractic for you, find where it does. Because what that limitation represents is a subluxation in your existence. It is preventing you from truly expressing yourself as a human being. So the challenge is out. And I hope that you accept it. The first piece of this challenge was reflection. Did you spend the time last night thinking about what you gained from the dynamic environment, the synergistic environment that we created all together? And if you didn't reflect for some reason, I encourage you to do so when you watch this video? What distinctions were made for you? In addition to that, what took place when you shared your intention statement? Where you looked someone in the eyes, whether it was a potential patient, your spouse, your child, or a random person on the street, and you looked them in the eyes and you clearly stated, my intention is to, and you shared your passion-infused message. And then you said, if you resonate with what we are looking to achieve, then I encourage you to call to action. What took place, please share it with me below, so then I can then share it with everybody. This will inspire action. This will inspire change. Secondly, did you go to www.intentionstatement.com? Many of you already have, and I commend you for being proactive and taking immediate action. This questionnaire will help me help you. I have performed the ISDC, the Intention Statement Discovery Consultation, with hundreds of chiropractors. And I'm 100% on. And guess what? It has nothing to do with me. All that I do is ask questions so that in turn we can work together to pull something from inside of you and allow the world to see it. And what we pull out is you. It's your firm identity. It's the conviction based on who you are as an individual. And then you begin to live an intention-based life. I encourage you to invest the 15 or 20 minutes it will take to complete this questionnaire at www.intentionstatement.com. Just click on the link below. And finally, do you desire to have a referral-based practice? Because it all starts with referring people to EPOC. We had a number of people present last night, and by the time I speak here next year, I'm expecting to be in a different location with all of you, because we have overcapacity. We have over 100 people coming regularly to EPOC, New Jersey. If you expect your patients to see you on a regular basis, then you better be at EPOC, New Jersey on a regular basis. You need to be amongst your kind. You need to share the tick, the chiropractic conversation as to what is possible. And then take back all of that positive energy to your community and share the passion for something that can induce change. These were the 3 challenges for you. And finally, I closed last night's speaking engagement with an acronym. And the acronym is one for you to use when you default to your old ways of being, because we all do it. And when we default, what we do is we pretend, it's a facade, that we're in the safe harbor of the known. We play it safe. But the world never changed because people played it safe. It's the crazy ones like all of us that have a mission bigger than ourselves that make change possible. So the acronym is something for you to use when those thoughts, those self-limiting beliefs begin to surface, so you can shift your context to one of limitless possibility. And that acronym is CSWS. Can't stop, won't stop. It's the chiropractic mantra as to what is possible. So I encourage you to read all of the content below. Please complete the form, please complete the questionnaire, and please email me by clicking on the link in the 3rd challenge with the names of the people that you are going to refer to the next EPOC meeting. And I will hold you personally accountable to make sure that they're present. So, in closing, I appreciate all of you. You came last night and allowed yourself to be vulnerable, to be transparent. And that is why the profound dynamic took place. It was an opportunity for all of us to be real, to be raw, and to be uninhibited. And I appreciate all of you, and I acknowledge all of you for showing up. So now, recognize yourself. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful evening if you watch this tonight, an amazing day if you watch this tomorrow, and remember, CSWS. Can't stop, won't stop. Live with intention.